I looked at the image again. At first glance, everything seemed normal. Just a social media update message. My bride, her mother, sister, and two bridesmaids in white flannel robes were about to enjoy the sauna at the country hotel they had booked for her bachelorette party. I looked at it again. Maybe it was because they were wearing makeup, which was unusual before a sauna, but I guess understandable. Then I noticed something. I could see my future mother-in-law's legs, and it turned out that she was wearing some kind of flesh-colored nylon stockings. Why on earth would she wear them to the sauna? It was quite a bit, but it seemed to me that something was wrong, and I headed to the hotel with a huge bouquet of flowers. I used it to get through the front desk, pretending to be a delivery guy with an order for a name and room number. I knocked on the door of their room. There was a long wait before Cheryl, the bridesmaid, opened the door. I heard music and voices inside. Not all of them were female. I lowered my voice and muttered, "Hello, delivery for the bride." Cheryl opened the door all the way, shouting to the others that Jonathan must have arranged for a flower delivery for Catherine, my fiancée. I walked in and saw two guys sitting on the couch with Tina, Catherine's sister, and another bridesmaid, looking very cozy. That's when Cheryl and Tina realized I was more than just a flower delivery guy. "Jonathan, what are you doing here?" I ignored the question, threw the flowers, and went to the first bedroom. There was my mother-in-law, still in nude stockings, riding a guy young enough to be her son. I quickly took a photo of them with my phone. She screamed in fright. I moved into the next room, and Tina and Cheryl followed on my heels. The sight that opened before me was terrifying. My reserved bride was being roasted on a spit. She was standing on all fours on the bed in wedding lingerie. Standing behind her was a man. Her eyes widened when she saw me. I took another photo. I ran out before any of them could regroup and try to stop me, and drove away, ignoring my phone, which was ringing off the hook with messages. Her father was furious when I said the wedding was off. He shelled out $10,000, but it didn't matter once he saw his wife's photo. The bridesmaids' husbands were equally dismayed by the news. I posted a message on the wedding website and in the email invitations, including a photo of my bride, with an explanation. This will probably get me into trouble, but I don't care anymore. Catherine and her mom finally tracked me down, and I've lost count of the number of apologies and shitty explanations I've gotten. The ex-mother-in-law was wonderful. It was her last hooray before starting married life, and she needed to get it out of her head. "It looks like you did this too before the wedding, but I see that you are still cheating on your husband after 25 years of marriage." The mother taught her daughter, I think. But she loves you. I doubt it. In any case, I think you should be concerned about something completely different. "What do you mean?" "You said?" "Of course, and Greg was throwing your things out on the lawn when I left. Apparently, a group of chickens met a group of deer. They got along, and my mother-in-law turned out to be especially popular among the younger guys. My wedding failed, and 4 other marriages were on the verge of divorce. My future father-in-law said that the booked place and a lot of drinks had already been paid for, and no refunds were expected. Then he and I invited all the male guests, each of my friends and those guys whose wives cheated. It was the most epic failure of our lives. Recovery took a week. There was a lot of moaning and begging, but all 4 divorces were successful. It was strange to feel that, unlike others, I was lucky. I didn't have to worry about alimony or division of property. As soon as the rumors began to spread, all women were treated as easily available women. There were many offers of dates for a quickie, but no chance of a long-term relationship. Yes, there was such a film. 4 weddings and a funeral. Well, but here it turned out to be 4 divorces and a quarrel.